The judge handed down the maximum sentence of... What's up, everybody? It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I'm from Washington DC, born and raised. I'm an entrepreneur with 2 businesses, so they will be in the description, so make sure that you go over there to show some support. And I come on here and I talk about various things, okay? And I'm one that is not afraid to talk about their own city, our downfalls. That's really where it all started, and also what we can do better. But moreover, I talk about more than one city. You know, this is my city, so I feel like giving my honest opinion on this will only be right, and hopefully it'll save some young girls, some young guys, the younger generation. So today I will be giving a update on the carjacking that happened in the district earlier this year. The 2 teens involved, a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old, both pleaded guilty to the murder of Mohammed Anwar. The 15-year-old involved in the death pleaded guilty to felony murder, and her sentencing was on June 4th. Since the 15-year-old pleaded guilty, the other charges against her were dropped. The 13-year-old girl involved in this carjacking is still facing charges, and a date is set that I will let y'all know in the last part of the video. The 13-year-old, unfortunately, and this is, you know, in my words, in my head, I just had to say unfortunately, the 13-year-old will not be charged as an adult due to her age in the case of murder. So, on June 4th, the 15-year-old was sentenced for the incomprehensible, very much so botched, carjacking. The judge handed down the maximum sentence of 6 years of youth detention. 6 years. Sometimes I wish that stuff like this happened in a different city, ways away, because I know that juveniles in several different states have been charged and convicted as adults, and it was rightful in my mind. Of course, a parent wouldn't want their child to be charged as an adult, but did you ever think that your child was capable of anything like this? Where were you? And now you want to jump on the defense. I think differently, and I think differently about this. 6 years is not a long time. 6 years is not the amount of time that Mr. Anwar had left in his life. If you think about it like that, then it's not fair. An eye for an eye, this is not fair to his family and to him. It was explained during this sentencing that the victim, Mohammed Anwar, agreed to give these girls a ride when they asked, and they plotted to steal his car from the start. Now, let's just say that he was working, doing his Uber Eats thing. He was taking time out of doing his thing to take y'all where y'all needed to go for free. Come on. You don't do that to nobody. You don't do that. And it's probably illegal for him to do that on the job, damn it. Come on. They got to a side street near the Nationals ballpark, tried to take his car and belongings. They tased him. Somehow he ended up on the outside of the car, but gained some type of control, or was trying to gain control of the vehicle. He was half in and half out of the vehicle. The 13-year-old stayed in the passenger seat. As this was going down, the 15-year-old jumped into the driver's seat. The victim pleaded with bystanders to call the police, but the older girl of the two was telling everybody that it was her mother's vehicle and that he was lying. After one of the girls screams, "Go, go, go," they slam on the gas and the car takes off. Now, mind you, he is half in and half out of the vehicle. The driver's door is open. The driver door slammed into a tree, crushing Mr. Anwar. The car continued a short distance, making a sharp right, and then the car flipped over. Now, after this happened, the two girls escaped from the vehicle, and one of them realized that their phone was still, in the area of the whole incident. She tried to go back for her phone. She didn't give a fuck that the man laid dying from his injuries. And another thing that I want to say is, shame on everybody that stood there and that watched all of this go down, that recorded all of this going down without helping anything. The amount of time that it took for you to take out your phone and pull up the camera, you could have been pulling up and dialing 911. Nationals Ballpark, the police would have been there. I'm not going to say in seconds, but I'm going to say quick. So, one thing that gets me so angry about my city is the fact that it seemed like everybody just walking around without a heart. Everybody walking around heartless. Everybody walking around without feelings. True feelings. And nobody gonna do shit. Ain't nobody gonna help you. Nobody. I remember seeing a video of somebody's homicide, and it was at the Anacostia Metro Station. I grew up around there. And it was, downstairs in the station where a man got shot in his head. And it was people around, a few people, but they just, it's just like people just be watching shit happen, not reacting to it at all. Not trying to render aid, not trying to help in no type of way. Shit is crazy. Shit is fucking ridiculous. And all them people should be ashamed of themselves. Because I remember seeing a video. And I didn't see a video of the body because it was blurred and stuff. And goddamn. The family had to see all of that. And she only gets 6 years? Come on now, that's not fair. That's not fair. If you out doing grown shit, you grown. That's how I think. Shouldn't nobody had a chance to take a little break from the outside world and then come back like nothing happened? Shouldn't nobody have a right to do that? Especially these two girls who saw kindness from this man and they just preyed on him. I don't like that. He from another country. He come over here for a better life, and this how he get treated. That's fucked up. I would advocate for anybody. If these young girls was the victims, I advocate for them too. But they not. They not the victims in no type of way. I don't care if the last few years of your childhood, or whatever you want to call it, your adolescence is going to be gone. That's what you deserve, but you deserve more. You deserve way more. And then to go in there, and I'm not going to talk shit about the juveniles or nothing like that, because I'm not saying y'all dumb. I'm not saying that. I've been y'all age before. But at the same time, if this ignorant ass mindset is what got all of y'all to where y'all are, who the y'all gonna learn from in there? And you supposed to come back out and in hopes that you have changed? You need more time. You could have at least gave him 15. She 15. 3 years, that's 18. Come on now. Nah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. If they was the victims, I advocate for them. They wrong. They was way wrong. They could have stopped that shit at any point and ran. And you would not have been arrested for murder. For felony murder, excuse me. It's all about a person really executing something like this. It's one thing to plan it out and mastermind. But it's a whole nother thing if the shit unfold is going wrong, you had a chance to stop and you didn't. I wish these young people really get it. You gotta have some type of control, some off switch, some button. Cause I guarantee you, cause this is how it works. I guarantee you she'll be back. Don't get me wrong, I look at the youth and I see great things from them, but it's about what you think you capable of. Do you think that you capable of pulling off a crime and not getting caught? And just keep doing that over the years, see where it gets you? Or are you capable of being great, of being successful, of becoming rich? What the fuck are you capable of? Come on now. And goddamn it, ain't nobody had to tell me that for me to know. What am I really capable of? I could be capable of some real dark shit, or I could apply myself, channel my anger into something positive, and become great. And it'll probably be the same type of energy that'll make me sleep good at night, you know? The same type of energy that I'm exerting to have happy thoughts and to live a good life. Is that what you want? Because I couldn't imagine. I can't imagine being in no juvenile detention 15 years old to the time that I'm, 21? Can't imagine that. I would feel so goddamn stupid if I was them. Especially, it just was going wrong from the start. Y'all don't even know how to operate a car. Y'all don't even know how to operate a taser. Y'all supposed to subdue somebody with a taser. You got a taser and you mean to tell me you couldn't subdue him? Come on, y'all too young to be out there trying to do shit that y'all see on TV. Cut it out. Y'all watch too much TV. Y'all done played too many video games. And y'all parents don't care enough. I don't care. The cookie crumbles like that. So, it is what it is. You know, hopefully, with this being the reality of the situation, I hope that the family of Mr. Anwar finds peace. Because, this was just a violent scenario that definitely didn't need to happen, you know? He worked hard for his vehicle. He worked hard for his family. He worked hard for his country. And shit, for ours too. Can you say the same? Parents, teach your kids, or I will. Damn it. Shit. I'll teach them. If you're not going to, I'll let them know. I tell them the truth. Are you scared of your child? Like, what is really going on? So, yeah. I just really wanted to get that out because this shit gotta cease with this lack of parenting, with these botched ass robberies and crimes from these young people. I'm tired of people losing their lives behind young people, and then the young people is losing their lives behind a juvenile detention or behind a prison cell thing, a prison wall, a couple walls. under a floor or something. I'm tired of it. Do better. Even if you haven't been taught that, do better. Want that for yourself.